Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys this marvelous day? How are you? How are you? I wanted to come on real quick this afternoon and talk about some eye care stuff. And I wanted to just introduce myself. I'm your girl, Dr. TOD. I'm an optometrist. I specialize in medical optometry for those that don't know. And I found a niche in the eye care industry that has sustained my business. And that is why I also formulated Sustain Your Biz Academy. But today I'm coming to you not as a business coach today, but as an optometrist, because we have lately been getting a lot of questions about what is this telehealth and how does that work in the field of optometry. So I've been in practice for over 22 years, and I love eyes. Even today, I think one of my coaches had posted something related, a GIF or GIF, however you say, how y'all say that? And it was an eye, it was a cat whose eyes were going out, and I was like, oh, exotropia. So anyway, we had a laugh about that. But I wanted to talk to you today. Let me know who's watching about how telehealth has been around and you just haven't really realized it, and the ways that we have used it in the past and the way that is helping us now. So at Logic Eye Care, we are now going heavy on the telehealth. We are pushing so hard with formulating a telehealth system that is going to work for our patients. Why? Because we feel as though that this is a way for us to bridge the gap in healthcare. And one of the things that we have been talking about over the last few years is making it a priority to talk about the disparities in the healthcare industry. So, as we continue to talk about telehealth, I want you to be reminded that although we are pushing forward to telehealth, it is not reaching the majority of the people that need to be reached. And those are the people that may have some technology issues, may not have any sense of having internet or a smartphone or anything of that nature. So, but I wanted to let you know that at Logic Eye Care, we are making strides in making sure that we are meeting those needs for COVID-19 and to educate our patients on the fact that we have developed a two-step process. And the first process begins with telehealth. And how does that work in the eye care industry? How does it work for our patients or those that are looking for an eye care professional and still maintain the safety protocols and the safety within their own home to do an eye exam? Okay. So the one thing is, if we talk about virtual, anything that's related to not being in front of or using a computer or technology is a virtual appointment. That is another word that's being used. It's called a virtual appointment, or the other word is telehealth. We use a telehealth appointment. So when we talk about those things, it's anything related to any technology used to be able to treat a patient. I have been using at Logic Eye Care telehealth, virtual, whatever you want to call it, for 22 years, because it's my way of bridging the gap in healthcare. Because a lot of times our patients are not aware of the importance of ocular disease education, and as well as just being able to provide that pathway of making sure that our patients are healthy, as it pertains to their eyes. Okay. So you guys may not have realized that you have been using telehealth for years, right? You have been using telehealth for years, but the numbers are low as it pertains, like I said, as it pertains to those that are in the health disparities, right? The numbers are really, really low. So the three ways that you have already been using telehealth without you even knowing it, raise your hand if you've been ordering your contacts online. If you have, put contacts in the chat. If you've been ordering your contacts online, raise your hand or put contacts in the chat, because that is a way of doing telehealth, you ordering your contacts. Now, I know your private doctor may not like that. Here at Logic Eye Care, as long as you are keeping up with your health, we don't have a problem with giving you your prescription for you to use any of those platforms to be able to get your contact lenses online. For you that don't know, that at a regular eye doctor's office, the reason why our costs might be a little higher is because we are not doing that bulk, the bulk part of it. But now laws have been passed to be able to make sure that the private doctors and those that are doing online are in line, because a lot of times the online industries, telehealth, were undercutting your primary care doctor as far as the fees. So you've been using telehealth and not really realizing that. The other way you've been using telehealth and you don't even know is you're ordering your eyeglasses. Those platforms that allow you to order your glasses and you're taking a measurement for your glasses online, that is telehealth. Okay, so that's the first way. The second way is that, and some of the other ways now, again, at our office, we do electronic prescriptions. That is another way of doing telehealth. So when we send your prescription over to the pharmacy electronically, that is telehealth. So for those that are like questioning Logic Eye Care and any other eye care provider, how are you going to be able to treat me via telehealth? Real easy. We have different providers. We have partnered with Eye Care Live, which is an app that you put on your phone, and you download the app and you look for us, Logic Eye Care, or my name, Dr. Tamara Hill Bennett, and you schedule your appointment with us. On there, it allows you to take a visual acuity. It also, for our contact lens patients, it asks you some questions that you need to go over, all in the comfort of your home. And why not be able to do that in the comfort of your home, so that way you're safe, and that decreases our contact with the patients. Okay, so that is what we are doing here at Logic Eye Care. We have created a two-step process to be able to, one, start part of your eye exam in the home, and then we bring you into the office to finish you up, have you check your contacts, have you, and all of that. Okay, but you don't realize that you've already been using telehealth all this time. So telehealth and eye care, it can be done. The thing about it is that optometry and eye care, we're a little bit behind the 8 ball in really forging the way in technology. But we have found an amazing company called Eye Care Live that allows us to be able to provide healthcare via telehealth. And how do we do that? Number one, we can check up on our patients, especially our elderly patients. We can check up on them to make sure that if they're glaucoma patients, making sure that their medications are that they're taking their eye drops. That they're taking their eye drops. Are they having any problems with getting their installations in? Things of that nature that can happen. Then the other piece is to be able to meet the dry eye needs of the patients, right? So now we can see you virtually and get those dry eye issues taken care of. So this is how we can do this in the comfort of your home, okay? And then your refills or things of that nature for your medication, we can use the Eye Care Live portal to be able to provide eye care. And the most amazing thing that this app does is that you can take an approved visual acuity test in the comfort of your home. As you can see, this is why I have, let me get this right, the eye chart behind me. You see that? The eye chart. behind me. So that's why I have the eye chart. I finally figured it out. The eye chart behind me, because this is how we can still be able to check you out and make sure that you don't have any visual imparities, all in the comfort of your home. So check out Eye Care Live. You can find it on Android and your iOS. And you can download the app, and you even if you want to just try out the testing even before you find out a doctor that takes it. That's the one thing that I found with this, is that in the eye care field, there aren't that many. So Logic Eye Care is being on the front line of making sure that we still connect with our patients. And this is how we're doing it. So all of you that are trying to figure this out, we have. And why not join us? Become a patient of ours, or just go to the Eye Care Live app, test it out, and then you can see if there's an Eye Care Live provider in your state or in your town. And I have to say the numbers are staggering, that that there are not that many eye care professionals using this tool to be able to provide services. This is why your girl, Dr. T, always thinks outside the box, okay? Because I've been doing, like I said, telehealth for 22 years. And so I encourage you to look into it and look and see how your eye doctor may be able to help you in that. And if not, check out your girl, Dr. T, on Eye Care Live, and go to our website at www.logiceyecare.com. But it's all about checking your eyes and making sure that your eyes are healthy. At Logic Eye Care, it is our mission to bridge the gap in healthcare, especially as it pertains to the healthcare disparities in our city and in our country. So again, this is your girl, Dr. T. I just wanted to come to you from the Eye Doctor's Corner, just to be able to give you some insights on how telehealth can improve the quality of your eye care and the quality of your connectivity with your doctor. I will see you guys a little later this week about more about your eye care health and some topics that I wanted to introduce to you guys. All right, so I'll see you guys on the other side. I hope and pray that this added value to you. Share this with your friends and your family so that they can know what's going on with telehealth and eye care. Be blessed.